Oh no.
Well, he said he was about to do that, but then he hasn't moved. In fact, he stopped breathing. In fact, he's not moved at all. He topples forward.
I poke him with my truncheon.
Nothing seems to happen when you do.
I check his pulse.
He doesn't have one.
I'm going to put the boots to him, literally.
How do I feel whilst this is going on?
Well, from your
To
perspective,
me-
nothing's happened yet.
I am going to cunningly use my medical skills to determine if he is in fact dead.
He is showing no signs of life or decomposition.
How is he? How is he, Doc?
He snuffed it.
He was a great lad, he was. Ah, well. Through the door we go.
What's
You
the
tripped the
military?
blue light. There are warnings going off all over the place now.
What? No, I didn't. I didn't want to go. I was just
You said you
saying
walked
out
through the
loud.
door.
No, I was saying that to orders.
You're
There are
caught in the
warnings going
moment.
on.
What?
And now some turrets have now appeared out of the walls inside the area where a certain SHIV-R happens to be.
I'm not in there?
Well, you are on the other side, yes, but I'm just saying he was already there. He now notices the turrets coming out of the walls. They seem to be in target finding mode.
Invisibility!
He's not registered.
All the turrets immediately point towards you for some reason.
Run out the door!
I'm gonna back off like into the side or whatever. Make sure I don't step on anything that's not red. Or, you know.
Well, the area you're in, there's mostly grey and mostly grey. You do see a red door at the back of the warehouse, though.
Well, I was gonna get in the corner.
But you can
Okay,
hide
yeah.
in the corner. Okay, fair enough. But anyway, the turrets are all pointing at you.
Who, me?
Yes.
What
You're
colour's the
guessing
door?
invisibility hasn't worked.
I'm guessing it's anti-worked.
Well, he doesn't appear to be glowing, but all the guns seem to know he's there.
Yes, he's become acutely noticeable.
Are they still in target finding mode, or are they in
Well,
med?
they're all pointing at you now. They're not looking for any other targets. You've got an action. What do you want to do?
I would like to go back through the door.
Okay. As you go back through the door, the alarms trigger again as you've hit the blue. But nothing else seems to be happening.
I'm going to go through... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to watch.
Meanwhile, Bird Jesus,
Yes.
0.002 seconds have passed for you. I'll let you know when something significant happens that you can possibly affect.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I would like to pick up Bear Jesus' body.
Okay.
I'm going to draw
He's
this
still about as heavy as ever, but, you know.
pointedly.
And I would like to throw him through the door where the turrets are.
Evil pig.
In the next 0.00007 seconds, you have the experience of being everywhere.
What? I'm guessing I have many body parts flying around the room.
No, that's just what you feel like. Yeah, he was thrown flu. Let me just make a random roll here. He doesn't trick the blue, actually. He makes you thrown for exactly perfectly. He's left on the other side. He goes with a thump, but he's on the other side. No, you don't have time to do that.
Are the turrets still there?
You'll have to ask the only person on the other side who can tell you.
Shiv! Turrets! Still there?
Are they still there?
Say no!
Yes.
What?
He told you the turrets are still there.
They're
What do you want to
angry.
do?
What did you say? What did you say, Charles?
So he's told you the turrets are there. What do you want to do?
I'm not going through there.
I'm going to... Why are you glowing again?
He's not, actually.
Oh, invisible people.
Well, he thinks he's invisible.
I think I'm invisible.
No, I think he's secretly where he's not at this point.
He just wishes he were invisible.
I'd like to check my PDC. Oh wait, no.
You have
I'm
the
st- I'm
trolley
not-
with us.
Oh, you're checking your PDC, are you? It's showing
Yes.
an error message.
Okay.
Actually, did you take it with you? I don't.
Well, he didn't say he was leaving.
I didn't say you was. Yeah, you didn't say you were leaving it. So yeah, your PC is showing an error message.
Okay.
As is Bird's, but it won't. It'll take him years before he can realise that.
You have the trolley with us.
You do have a trolley with you.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's
are
only
we
got
gonna
one
do
wheel
for-
left, but
We're gonna grab some of the ready meal bars and put them through.
you're gonna poke them through.
Yeah.
Okay. The alarms don't sound. The alarms have actually gone off in the meantime, but they don't sound when the bar trips the blue or the red.
Interesting.
Shall we make suits out of these bars?
I suspect that's not actually why they're not triggering stuff.
Yes. I will record you doing this, of course.
So you're going to try and make a suit out of ready like fun meal bars.
Yes. I'm not gonna walk through. I'm still gonna try
Have
and
a
time
diversity point for the idea.
it.
So what are you going to use to tie them together?
How sticky is that black paint that we still have, or do we
I
not
don't
have
have
it?
very much of it. There's a little left in the bottom.
We're gonna try and use that.
Okay, well you're painting, yeah, using black paint to try and stick them together. It's not working all that well, in all fairness.
Gosh darn it!
Try some screws.
No. I give up on the idea.
Meanwhile, Shiva,
Mhm.
what are you doing now? You're on the other side.
Right. You said there's a red door in here, right?
There's two doors. There's a blue door and a red door on the other side of the warehouse. You've got to go along the sort of walkways to get there.
All right.
But say
Can I-
the actual main room is just taken up by two large tanks of water, or what you assume is water. It's certainly clear.
I check my my laser sword of loyalty. Can I tell if that's like broken without turning it on? I guess I can't.
Well, without turning it on, you guess you can't. No. Do you
Wait!
turn it on?
Yeah.
As you turn it on, a red light emanates from it.
I've had a new idea.
Awesome. I turn it off.
Okay, you turn it off.
Okay. Awesome. That didn't break. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the red door. I said, yeah. All right. It's clearish. I'll wait for you by this doorway.
I've had a new idea.
And halfway through making your suit, you've had an idea.
Yes.
Good
I'm
going.
going to give up on the idea of making a suit. I'm going to take them all apart, and then I want to use the ready bars with black paint to stick them onto the thing where the lights are coming from to stop the light.
Okay. So you're using a ready bar with black paint and just pressing it against the light things.
Yes.
Okay. As you do that, it breaks the red and the alarms go off and the turrets respawn.
God damn it! We should have kept his upper half.
After a minute or two, the turrets retract and yeah. But that triggered on the red this time.
Did one of the lights get covered though?
Kinda, but it still triggered it.
Wait, so it's not there anymore. Okay.
But there's quite a lot of these lights. This is a long plan for victory.
A long plan.
It's
Well-
an even longer plan for me.
Well, it's not a long plan if we only do like the
Yeah,
bottom
your
bit
power
and
suddenly
then
wore
go.
off, and you've suddenly had the realization that you're face down onto a metal grid.
I'm going to try and
What?
walk through on the red.
Basically, about
not
a
red.
quarter of a second has passed, and somehow you've ended up face down on the grid when you went to be running forwards. You have no quite clue how to do it, but you've got massive headaches thinking about it.
I
Meanwhile, you all see a corpse rise.
what?
Oh god!
I scramble for my gun and start shooting at this corpse.
He'll let you know how that works.
Okay, I've got your message, Martian.
I am going to glare at the team and say, honestly, what's wrong with you all? Just walk through the door. It's easy, and walk through the doorway.
You take your
He
trolley.
walked through the door. He didn't touch any of the blue. He barely touched any of the red, actually.
I'm going to do the same. I'm following in his footsteps.
Okay.
I would like to do the
You
same.
trip the blue.
Oh,
Go
God
off and the
damn it.
turret's now pointing at you. You have
God
one
damn.
action.
I return for the lights.
You trip the blue again, and they shoot at you.
Oh god!
But they miss.
I want to go through when it's red.
Well,
Wait.
it's shifting between red and blue. That's the point of it. Also, Marisian, you found a lucky half plastic red on the ground.
Hooray! I pick it up.
Okay. So just the two of you outside of the blue area. Again, you see the giant tanks of water. You see some turrets along the wall, which are now retracting back into the wall as the alarms go off. And you see SHIV-R hanging up by the red door, waiting for everybody else.
How TOYS-R's like attempts to shoot himself going?
I'm going to.
Apparently quite successfully, I think.
I'm going to prepare to run through when they're red. I'm going to brace myself.
Okay. This time you make it through,
Yes.
I want to
Getting
do the
away
same.
from-
leaving just the team leader at the back.
I want to do the same.
Nope, you hit the blue. Sorry to come up again. You have one action before you're obliterated. This time they were ready for you.
Ah. Is I dead?
No, I've given you an action to see if you can prevent yourself from being dead.
Invisibility is not going to help either.
I don't know, it might work if he can pull it off, but last time it hasn't worked.
Invi.
Well, I heard one there, so I'm going to go with invisibility. He pops out of existence.
Oh, Jesus. God,
The guns fire!
Combat roll.
Okay, let's see if your combat roll works. Where are you combat rolling to, or just anywhere?
Forwards.
Forwards.
Wait, well,
Okay.
to the door. To the red
Nobody
door.
sees that happen.
But it was epic, right?
Nobody will ever know, so I can't tell you.
That was epic.
Either way, the various bits of the platform you're on have been shot to pieces behind you, and the entire walkway shifts.
Run to the red door.
I've already gone to the red door. Oh god.
Oh, not you. Me.
So everybody's
making
now
sure
running
I
towards
am.
the red door.
What?
Everybody's running towards the red door then.
It was long gone over there. Long gone before Doofus decided to go through the lights.
SHIV-R,
Uh-huh.
did you go through the door?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You see a wide variety of large and expensive looking computer terminals. With many, many, many shiny buttons. There's a small side door which is blue leading into the room to your right.
So,
Eventually everybody else piles into the room behind you.
which one says turn on?
None of the buttons anywhere in here are labelled, and they might not even would do that.
What? I was not paying attention.
Clearly, so carry on.
Okay.
I'm just going to direct him to the computer console.
Souls. There are loads of them.
Yes.
They cover the entire back wall of this place.
Cheerleader, what do you make of this?
There are lots of computer consoles.
With many, many, many shiny buttons.
Wait, he's appeared again?
I didn't die. Wait. I've
He has appeared again, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Wait, where did he come from?
Where did he go?
Where did he come from? Get my joke.
Excuse me, what was that cultural reference there?
Where did you disappear to? How did you disappear?
He's a registered mutant.
I point at my registered mutant badge. I mean,
right,
armband.
yes. Okay.
Am I still shooting myself? That's some...
When did you start shooting yourself? I missed this.
So who's...
TOYS-R, what are you doing? And what have you been doing then? Is that what you got through? I unlocked you. I thought you were going with the other guys.
When he said there's a corpse getting up, and so he said, "Yeah, shoot it."
Oh. Okay,
Yes.
let me roll to see if he hits. No, he missed. He hit the glass tank, actually, as it happens, but nothing seemed to happen.
Is the corpse still coming towards me?
You can't see the corpse.
Oh. I quickly scramble backwards towards where those guys were hanging to.
So you're by the red and blue door. Or the red door.
Well, whichever. I assume I go towards the place where I was facing originally when I woke up again. Well, technically
Well, you were
woke
facing
up.
down onto the floor, in fairness. But alright, I'm assuming you're with everybody
In
else.
terms
Everybody's
of where my head
everyone's
was
in the console
direction.
room.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the console room. That's how I'm going to go with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We must... Now, we have to think of this. Before we do anything else. Would us helping B.O.T be something that Friend Computer would want?
Red computer sent us here, though.
No, frankly, it never sent to us. Bot did. We
Bot,
assume.
Bot is
Well-
trying to improve efficiency, and the computer is on an efficiency drive. Clearly, he is complying with the computer's wishes.
Oh, Connor added me. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. But does this solve your immediate problem?
Maybe. We could use his bodies as
Okay.
cannon fodder.
Why would we waste resources like that?
It's not wasting. He's improving the good of the complex.
What if you kill him first?
There is one other door out of this room, and it does say reactor shielding on it.
No thanks.
Just FYI.
Can I examine some of the computer consoles?
Yes, there are many, many shiny buttons. You have no clue what they do, and there are very small little green readout screens.
Are they of various colours?
No, they're all green readout screens with no text.
No, not
on.
the screens, the buttons.
Oh yes, various colours.
Are there any cameras?
Yes,
Hmm.
though they're not moving.
Are there any speakers?
Yes, actually. And one turret.
Hello?
What's the turret thing?
The turret says nothing.
On
You
the...
just... Oh, it's a turret?
Does the door to the reactor have a window? Reactor shielding.
It does actually. There's a sort of sliding thing at the top.
Oh.
Are you going to have a look?
Recoup! Go look at that sliding window thing.
I examine the sliding window thing.
It's a sliding window thing on a door
Oh.
which says reactor shielding. The door is
Open
red.
it.
Actually, no, the door is infrared. Sorry.
Oh. Do the opening.
It's not very well lit, but you do now actually see an infrared line which leads out of the room to the sort of walkway.
Through the window?
Yeah, from this door to the door you came through onto the walkway platform, which you kind of ruined a little while ago.
Hellbot.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to slide the thing open?
I'm certainly not going to slide the thing open.
Aww.
What are we sliding open?
The sliding door on the reactor shielding door.
That seems like a bad idea.
In fairness, the reaction shielding door looks as if it's made out of very flimsy plastic.
I
You.
We're not opening the reactor shielding door.
Oh, I'm not asking you to. I'm just saying there's a little sliding door at the top you can look through.
I really want to open that door. I really do.
Of course, I'm telling you you want to look at it. That's why I keep bringing it up. But do you want to
Well-
actually? Do you?
Well, I'm gonna step outside the red door before he does it.
Why
Are you
don't?
sure?
Okay.
Would it be possible?
Shiv-R steps back outside of the room onto the slightly slanted now walkway.
Alright, let's go listen in.
I open the sliding door of doom, and reactor
There
shielding.
is, in there, a reactor. It is surrounded by the charred remains of infrared citizens.
I close the door.
Not very many of them, admittingly, but that is exactly what reactor shielding is. You slightly close the sliding door.
I gotta step back for that.
You feel slightly unwell. And of course, it's probably nothing.
Which, the illness or the dead bodies?
Probably both.
Who knows? But anyway, you're in a bank. There's loads of banks, computer consoles, and plenty of buttons. And a blue door which leads into the room to the right.
Do the buttons have colours?
Yes, all of them have colours. Various
Colours,
colours.
are they?
All colours, pretty much.
I press every single one which is infrared and red.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
You press,
God,
as you begin to
I
press,
am retreating.
I'm running!
Go back out that door.
I didn't know so well. Right, I'm going to give Shiv-R a bit of a head start because he's actually managed to make it.
What the hell, man?
Running as well.
By the way, you can have 2 perversity points for just doing that, by the way.
Wait, I'm not done yet. Using hyperspeed.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll get there later. But, Shiv-R, you are the first out, so I'm going to say you have made it to the blue-red thing. As you've been running across, though, you've noticed that something has dropped down into the pools of water from above, and it's now glowing green slightly. Then there's faint glowing starting up.
I didn't really hear that.
There's one tiny answer. As Shiv-R runs across to the lights of the door you've been trying to get through, he notices 2 large devices drop something down into the tanks of water, which now begins glowing very slightly green and getting brighter and brighter in sort of pulses. This is now started up. You now feel quite ill, but you've now arrived at the blue-red lights and whatever. Meanwhile,
Alright.
everybody else, you were
Yeah, I'm
begging
red
me,
as
weren't
well, because good God.
Right, all 3 of you are trying to make it through the door. Both of you would like somebody to not make it first.
I'll just send it to
Going
you.
first.
Yeah, just send me somebody who you want to block from getting through the door.
Everyone?
No, just one person, one name from Marish and Snoopy Zelly. Just one name of a troubleshooter you don't want to get through that door. The one you're pulling back to try and get through first, if you get me. And if you want to spend perversity, I will let you. Okay, you all done?
Yeah.
Hold on, I've just got to work this out, bear with.
Out of curiosity, how many buttons am I pressing?
Well,
Not like you can
there's
imagine.
about 400 you can press on this bank, followed by another 300 on the next bank.
And can I ask, were you using your hyperspeed to press more buttons or to run away after pressing buttons?
Pressing more buttons.
Oh.
Uh,
A faster race.
okay. Right, here is what happens. First off, Biggles W pushes aside Recoup R, who kind of falls to the ground a bit. But you've passed him and you don't care beyond that. However, you are blocked by NATU-R-ALL pushing you into one of the banks of computers as he gets out before you. After shaking yourself off, you run back out. At this point, as TOYS-R is pressing buttons 17 and 18, the entire bank of consoles he's on turns black.
The screen,
As some paint is basically splashed all over him and the two banks he's looking at.
Make it all. What colour are they now then? Or can't I just
They're
say?
all infrared now.
Everything is now infrared.
Unfortunately, the console is starting to fizz and pop.
Press all the buttons. I pressed
You're pressing
all
all
the
the
buttons.
buttons.
Yes.
He's gone mad!
He has gone mad. All right. I'm going to say, because those two made special effort to get out, that Zelly and Snoopy both make it out and are now seeing the same thing I explained to Dylan's character earlier. So, Recoupar,
Yes.
what are you doing now that the console behind you is fizzing, bubbling, and popping, and also the glow from the reactor shielding appears to now be very, very bright? Or from the edges of the reactor shielding door.
I am going to shove TOYS-R through the reactor shielding door because he's now infrared and therefore suitably reactor shielding duty.
I like that reasoning. Have a perversity point. Let's see if he gets it to work.
Wait.
By the way, you're now infrared.
What's your... Yeah, you were covered in infrared paint.
Yeah.
Are you looking for unarmed combat?
I was just looking at combat on both characters, actually, because I'm making a roll for both of you. Okay, I've got to make another roll before this happens, though. But, assuming this doesn't cause wibbliness, somebody's going in reactor shielding. As you attempt to grab him, he somehow disappears out of your hand. You then hear an almighty crash as the blue door to the right has been completely smashed in. There was a very, very loud thump as well, and the building almost sort of rocked slightly. Almost as if it's been hit by an oversized bullet of some kind.
Is it suddenly very red clearance?
You don't know, unless you want to go in there and examine it. But meanwhile,
Well, I
the console in
imagine
front
the
of you-
area around the door would be suddenly very red clearance.
All you know is the door is disintegrated and gone. It went probably the same direction. I want to know what you're doing because the consoles in front of you are fizzing and buzzing and sparking. Also, the turret has now started activating wildly. Although it seems to be looking towards the blue clearance door and trying to work out who went through it.
I'm going to blindly pick a button and hit it.
Okay, the turret and the alarms turn off. The console is still fizzing and popping, and you can still see the reactor shielding glow getting brighter and brighter, but the turret at least has turned itself off.
Awesome.
And the alarms have as well.
I'm now going to dash for the trolley and leap in and try and body surf out of there.
Awesome. Okay, so back to the three people at the other door. It's still showing the red and blue lights. The alarms are still going off at this point. I'll let you know when they go off from Marigen's actions. So, the first one to get there will be Shiv.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to spend a bit of adversity to make sure that I go through on the red lights.
Okay. How much adversity are you spending? Okay, you've announced your adversity spend. Anyone else want to spend adversity to screw him up on this?
No, it will definitely... I was muted, by the way. Definitely screw us up if he triggers the alarm. So he'll be outside.
Oh, I thought somebody would try that. Oh well.
We're not stupid!
Hey, sometimes you can be. Yeah, you make it through without even breaking any of the red lights.
Sending you a message, Cheddar.
Okay. Well, subject... ignore it possibly. We'll see. Might have to change what happens in a moment.
Alright, I'm getting back up the stairs. I'm gonna go like, sort of halfway up the stairs.
Oh, no, we're gonna let you know what happens first.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. No, yep, so you make it through and you're now dashing up the stairs. Meanwhile, the race. NATU-R makes it to the things first, and you're going to jump through then, are you?
Yep.
Okay. You hit the blue lights,
Whoops.
but you trip over doing it. At this point, the turrets are now activated and are training on the target they now see, which is, unfortunately, the tripped NATU-R and also Bigglesworth. You have one action each. What are you going to do?
Dive through the door, over his tripped body.
Okay.
Going to trip him so that it trains on him.
I'm in the air!
So you're going to trip him while he's in the air.
I'm gonna
Interesting.
Grab on his ankles.
Oh, I'm gonna try and grab. I'm gonna
Let's
try
see.
and grab him.
Invisibility!
Alright, that's 2 actions really, but okay, let's see if you... Okay, and you have become the single most obvious thing in existence.
The eye is
It's
inexplicably
essentially,
drawn
Snoopy,
to him.
You were trying to grab something, but then all you can think about is the thing you're about to grab. There is no... You can't even remember why you're doing this. As this happens, it explodes in a... It basically starts exploding as bullets start penetrating and splitting out of it. At this point, the effect wears off, and you realise, you're being shot at.
I'm being shot at.
No, you've been shot at.
I'm dead, okay.
I'm gonna dive for
Oh
the
no,
door.
you're not dead actually, but
Sorry.
you're not dead. You're just critically wounded. But you made it
Critical?
through
Whew.
because at this point the turrets stop. So do the lights. Yes, pretty much.
I'm just waiting to find out how my my shopping trolley surfing goes.
At this point, you see something skidding along the slightly curving walkway as it arrives at the it arrives and basically trundles across you, which is quite impressive considering it's only got one wheel left. I think I said.
It does, yes.
This wheel falls off just as it bounces on top of the two of you,
Ow.
and just skids to a gentle halt.
Can we commence the runny?
Yeah, I want to do the runny.
Well, all the alarms are turned off as well, actually.
I don't care.
Alright, fine. You're running up. Who's carrying the trolley?
Oh.
We can put Zelly in the trolley and
You want to put Zelly in a trolley with no wheels?
yeah, we can
We-
carry
we-
the trolley.
We kind of need to take the trolley, you know, we need to return that equipment.
Yes, but you're going to add a lot of additional weight to a trolley with no wheels.
How wounded is Zelly? How shot is he?
Very shot. He can
Very
barely
shot.
walk.
Oh, he's going to die
He
anyway.
can crawl himself up there, probably.
Okay, I'm going to help carry the trolley.
Okay.
I'll
Team
crawl
leader,
behind.
what are you doing?
I'll crawl behind them.
I was going to get to you in a bit, Bert. So
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to get to what happened to you.
Whoops.
Indeed.
Somehow I
Whoa.
found time to draw.
I sort of disconnected my headphones by stepping on them.
Yeah.
That is one way to disconnect headphones. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's quite an interesting way. Okay, so you've now arrived back up top.
Woo.
Meanwhile, back in the past a little way, Toys-R-Us.
I'm so
Seeing
glad.
that you were about to be tossed into reactor shielding, you went hyperspeed and to a direction. You
Yeah.
wake up in immense pain and also in immense blue.
Woohoo!
There's a turret looking at you and and you can see it's preparing to fire, and it shuts off.
Huh?
The alarm shut off at this exact moment as well, but all you can think of is. After a couple of moments, you recover, but your legs haven't. They are completely shot to pieces and useless at the moment. You are in a blue room where you see a lot of cameras. They seem to see various parts of the sector.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just saying. You're just seeing lots of various parts of the sector. You see various bot movements,
Ooh, interesting.
including bots fighting each other, including a giant warbot similar to the one you saw crashed into the really like fun research lab, fighting off an army of combots. As you see one particularly large blast miss, you even feel a faint rumbling, suggesting that this is live.
Epic. Live TV.
No, quite possibly.
Yes.
You also notice something interesting, which I'm going to PM you.
Oh, jeez.
But I'll get to the rest of that a bit later. For the moment, the rest of you have all made it outside, including your team leader, who has managed to crawl himself up the many, many stairs.
Woo!
Such skills.
Are we still running?
Well, you're still crawling.
If you two are still running, I'll still run, but otherwise, I would like to medic myself.
With what?
I give
Okay.
one of our,
That's what the interesting thing is. We'll get to that in a moment.
I give
I have your spending here, actually, because I can
Ooh.
track that from the last couple of sessions. You don't have to say anything just yet. I'm just letting you know. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Based on my reckoning, with the amount you spent, you should have this many.
Thank
Ignoring
you.
any pluses I've given you, which I can't remember because you should be tracking those yourself. But those are
I-
but that's based on just what you spent. So
I remember.
that's what you spent based on my reckoning. Okay.
Okay.
So the four of you are outside the reactor, which you now see is now emitting black smoke into the air, similar to all the rest of them.
probably time to run. Still.
Well, you've run back from the door and you're now back into the corridor area, where you do hear the sounds of you hear rumbling and various shaking around this area.
It seems like there's some construction going on.
Quite possibly.
I'm going to hand our team leader a ready meal as well.
I would like to perform the medicals on myself.
Okay, you're going to attempt to perform medicals on yourself.
On my yes.
What is your medical skill out of interest?
12.
Okay, not bad. What do you have to try and apply medical to yourself with?
Good question.
Now, Dylan has
It's
justified
ready
this in
meal.
the past by basically replacing his legs with various hammers and various other things, but which technically
did-
is medical.
I did give him a ready meal. You could put that in the wounds.
Want to cover my wounds with ready meals?
Yeah.
Okay, you have successfully covered your wounds with ready like fun bar slices as makeshift bandages. It doesn't
Excellent.
make you feel much better, but
I'm gonna stop the bleeding, though.
They're probably somewhat antiseptic.
Oh boy.
They're also probably somewhat septic.
But they are expired.
Oh well, that's enough medical. Let's get moving.
at this point, you hear a sound behind you.
What sort of sound?
As
You
in
hear
down
a
the
very
reactor.
bloody citizen who looks suspiciously like Toys-R-Us crawling towards you.
Help me.
Who
Is
is
he
he?
a
I'm gonna
robot?
throw my laser on him.
I'm gonna point my gun at.
Well, he did just ask you to kill him.
I
I thought he said help me.
I said help me, you idiots.
Did he say
You're a
kill
traitor.
him?
You just
I think
tried
he said
blowing
kill
up the
me.
reactor.
That sounds like somebody who's dangerously unhappy
Hey, is
to
it
me.
just me, or is he multicolored? He seems to be red and blue at the same time.
No, he's not got any
Uh,
blue colouring on him whatsoever.
Well, does
You
my
said that he
cassette
was covered in
recording work for this?
Blood.
Blood.
Oh.
Does my cassette recorder work?
Well,
Does he
you
look
turn
very
it on?
happy?
Well, I wanted to I want to record, this whole exchange of
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
he tried to kill me.
You're
stuff.
recording it. But you're
Are you,
reunited, troubleshooters.
Is
So what are you doing in there?
Do we think Toys-R is going to die?
No. Toys-R is going to be perfectly okay. Hey,
What have you done? Well, Toys-R, what happened?
Toys-R, what happened?
I don't remember. Like, I remember getting someone pressing buttons. Then
Yes, that was you.
yes, I said I remember pressing buttons. Then some person tried to pick me up and chuck me into the reactor shielding. Then it's all a blur.
Very interesting picture you're painting there.
I pick out a chemical at random.
You have a chemical.
I hand it to him.
Okay.
Okay.
I signal to the rest of the squad and myself to begin backing off.
I back off.
Drink that. It will heal you.
Let me just make a roll here. You know what the chemical list says, anyway.
Yes, I do.
Including one that says explodes on contact with air, do not open. But
not only am I opening it, I'm going to instantly chug it down as well, without even thinking about it.
okay, you chug it down.
Tastes
It's
like
super
beef
soldier
free.
syndrome, isn't it? I wanted the super soldier syndrome.
After a while, you feel rather uncomfortable.
Oh crap!
Your wounds seem to be fixing themselves.
Well,
You're welcome. I am the best.
You feel better.
I gotta
You
turn
feel
the
odd.
recording device off.
Hold on. You feel a bit odd. I'm now gonna.
oh,
You feel something in the small of your back.
Oh Jesus! He's
oh
got
no!
a cat.
No, it's probably nothing. Probably nothing. Oh boy, you're able to move.
I turn around and ask, there's something on my back.
Can we see anything on his back?
Nothing you can see offhand.
Is there lots of blood on his back?
You now feel something odd. Like you got a small headache.
What was the things again? You know what? I'm not feeling particularly happy in this situation. So
Oh, don't worry. No, no. Look, I take out a pill. I take out a pill and I give him the pill.
Oh, you're the happiness officer as well, aren't you?
No, I'm the happiness.
he's
No,
not.
No, I'm not.
I'm the happiness officer, and I have all the pills.
I have a pill a happy pill that I would like you to take as an order.
I take that pill and one of my own pills and take both of them.
Okay.
Because again,
Let
double,
me.
double the happiness.
Also, no, that's point one. This is point two. Those are your two effects.
What happened down there?
Well, what? Why is this pink doll thing talking to me? Guys, where did you go?
It's okay. You're in a
Just for
safe
reference, you can
place.
still tell they are the same people. They're just now made of pink fluffy clouds.
I love pink fluffy clouds.
What happened down there after the blare, as you say?
After the blur? Well, I woke up in a room with many broken legs, I believe. I thought they were just shot to hell.
Mm-hmm.
I saw TVs, well, monitors with stuff on. And
What sort
came,
of stuff?
you know, stuff, live feeds. It was a live broadcast.
Yes. What did you see?
Robots
Describe-
killing each other.
Oh.
There's another
I
loud
thought-
boom, which
Where-
is close to the last one.
Guys, I really think we should move. Can you guys float along?
One more question. Are you part of any secret societies?
No?
Okay.
Not that is my foot. Where are you? Like, if you are, I've got to shoot you.
No. Just had to check. You know. Let's firm your loyalty. Let's all run away!
We're running.
I see them float away.
Okay. Are you going to float along with them?
Yes, I am. I'm going to walk along with the
No,
clouds.
you can't walk. You're floating.
Also, can I just do like a skippity thing?
Well, that's essentially
Skippity
what I
floats.
meant.
You are also a floating cloud, you know.
You're a floating cloud, man.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm a troubleshooter, to be honest. It's clear it's red.
Pink.
Yeah, you're clear as pink. You're a pink floating troubleshooter cloud.
Okay, as you emerge back up to the tunnel area, you see even more bot carnage. There are bits of pieces of Jacobots, Warbots, and Combots everywhere around here. Laser fire and actual fire is also in various places along the walls.
Just can't get the help anymore.
There's a lone scrub bot attempting to clean up bits of it, but just scaredly running out of corners whenever anything happens.
Did you see anything important on those computers that we should know?
Define important.
Something that may help us, you know, with our mission or not die?
Like the one from Bart or the one from Frank Computer?
Either or. I'm not picky.
Like I said, I saw bots killing each other, blowing things up. Can't really see how that will help us, to be honest, other than saying, let's not walk into the bots, which obviously he tunes.
Are we back at the main corridor now?
You're still back at the entrance to the power services sector. At this point, a panel on the wall appears, and you see the face of Bot. Congratulations, troubleshooters. You have performed a great service to me. You will return, and I will give you further instruction. Hail Bot, hail computer, all
Hail.
glory to the Empire.
Wait, what?
The Empire?
Empire?
It fades off at that point.
I at this point I said, I told you he does like Frank Computer. I told you. But no, nobody wanted to believe me. No.
Empire was that?
No idea.
I whispered to Recoup, did this guy not hear the part about the Empire?
Apparently not.
So, are we going to walk through the multiple bots killing each other?
I'd rather not.
You're the team leader.
Why don't we float over them, guys? We're clouds. We can do it.
Well, you lead then.
You lead, please. Come on, float.
I
Okay.
tried to float towards.
Well, you think
the...
you are. You just sort of skip down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I skipped down. You see multiple clouds and birds flying across the street, I assume?
Yes. What everybody else sees are more sort of fleeing scrubbots getting shot down by Jacobots who are just walking and shooting them, and then just picking them up and putting them into the back of barrels and wagons and things that they're dragging along. Seemingly collecting components.
Do any of you remember when the crazy floaty guy paid poker with the bots, the scrub bots? Did the scrub bots ever say hail bot?
They mostly said beep beep
Yeah, they said
or
beep.
rumble.
Beep boop, beep beep boop.
I don't know. I don't speak but.
And take his legs.
They did say take his legs in fairness.
It was, in fact, the only bit of normal speech they made.
I thought they also said something about not accepting the sport.
We're just
No,
straight back
he-
in him.
I think they just beat.
He beeped and he got the impression that they were saying that.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any No, back alleys are not good in this situation.
There are back alleys actually. You do see a cowering bot carrying a paint can running back, running into one of these side alleys.
I would like to equip my laser barrel, and I say, through the back alley!
I'm still taking the Cloud Highway, which now looks like
At this point, the cloud
rainbow.
immediately wears off, and everything is now grey and dark and terrifying.
Am I like... Do I like look at anything in particular which is terrifying when it wears off?
Everything.
Can I ask, is this realism terrifying, or is this opposite end of the spectrum?
Opposite end of the
terrifying?
spectrum, realistic, terrifying.
Oh.
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 Like,
Meanwhile, the other effect is still very much in the flame, by the way.
You're
Yeah.
you're still tripping, Ben.
yes. So I'm guessing like Cthulhu-esque kind of things, like giant monsters, that kind of thing.
Well,
you're
certainly the
tripping complete
Jacobot is
balls.
now the Terminator, as opposed to a fun little face of a gun. It is now the Terminator.
I
And
say
it's looking at you now.
eep.
What do you want to do?
Meep.
You want to meep? As you meep, it takes a shot at you.
I feel like you didn't see them shooting scrub bots.
You're nicked. You're not wounded. It's basically minimum level damage level, really.
I say meep whilst doing that.
Oh, I didn't realize you said that. Okay, fine. You go meep. And
Oh!
you didn't see him get blasted 2 or 3 times by lasers, which appear to do nothing. The Jacobot continues blasting. The gun then blows up as he's firing continually. The Jacobot ends in a sort of a crater.
He is the one.
Well, no, you didn't say that because all these songs are basically.
I'm just making the comments.
Meanwhile,
I'm confused. Did Bird die or not?
he's just standing there. He's not moved. He's been shot by about 6 or 7 laser bolts directly to his chest, face, and head.
I'm glad we didn't go that way.
But anyway, you're in a dark alley.
I would like to go vaguely in the direction towards bot.
But
Well, as you go vaguely in the direction towards bot, you fall down a hatch. This
Oh,
leads to a
God.
splash.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
You can see a scrub bot with the paint can that's down here. It prods you a couple of times and then runs off as it senses something. You're the only one who fell down, by the way. The rest of you are still up there, having noticed him fall down, and obviously I'm not going to follow him. Unless you want to, there is a ladder.
Can I cover that? Is that like a latch cover?
There is a hatch cover, yes.
No, we better cover it up before anyone else falls down. It's dangerous.
Have perversity points, Dylan. Have 2 perversity points.
I'm not even mad at that.
Dylan is quite precious at times.
So you close the hatch.
Yes.
Okay, hatch is closed. Meanwhile, we'll go to Bigglesworth. You are alone in the dark and you hear the sounds of a fleeing scrub bot going in the distance.
Well, our team leader.
I hear a sound in the distance, as in the scrub bot
That
sound.
was your scrub bot sound running in the distance. It did prod you a
Oh.
couple of times, and then it noticed something, and then it ran off in the distance, and that's the only sound you hear.
I am disconnecting a lot.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
am as well.
Your quality is dropping. Yeah.
Do you want to
Okay.
restart the call, or?
No, it's not you, it's me. Don't worry.
So, yes, as I said, the only sound you can hear is the fleeing scrub bot.
I would like to use my power of invisibility.
Okay.
I am
Don't
hoping to
expose
not
you.
go invisible.
Suppose you used to ever
You
got out of
are,
human
well,
powers.
you're in the dark, so you don't know if it worked or not. You can't
Well,
see
I'm
yourself
not
anyway.
I would like to uninvisible.
You made yourself. Yeah.
Okay. You have no idea whether that works or not.
Well, I do. I'm trying to glow.
Okay,
How
well,
did
then that
it-
didn't work.
Damn it. Okay, I follow the sound of the scrub bot.
Okay.
Hurriedly. I'm running.
Okay, you're running after the scrub bot.
Yes.
You see 2 faint green lights, which are the on the back of the scrub bot, trying to climb up a ladder. It's not making very much progress. You then hear splash. This scrub bot is blocking you from getting up.
I would like to use my truncheon of leadership to batter it out the way.
Very well. You in one hit you bash this poor scrub bot down to the ground. It goes splash. It's on its back and it's going.
I take the paint can and climb.
Okay, you've stolen his paint can.
So pissed looking clouds.
And climb.
Okay, you've climbed. You hear loud splashing and a roar as something is emerging coming down the tunnel.
I shed a tear.
No, it didn't say that. It didn't say that, but I wanted to. I really wanted to. It had to be said in any case, but it didn't say that. You emerge at the top of the hatch. You hear a chomp.
Oh.
You then hear a loud thump, and the ladder sort of shakes. You get the impression something's climbing after you.
I run. I do the run.
As you open the hatch, you stop. And the reason you stop is because you've opened the hatch and you see white.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You don't see white everywhere though. You see white on the walls, the corridor, but just beyond that you see a red clearance. You see a red clearance door with 6 people in it, who look at you stunned. What are you doing?
What colour's the hatch?
You don't know. The bottom of it's infrared, but.
Am I invisible?
Look at you
Can I look at my?
What are you doing?
Can I look at my hand? Am I invisible?
No, you're not invisible.
Damn. Okay. I would like to shoot the hatch and unhinge it.
You get a perfect shot. How many shots is that you fired, by the way?
I haven't fired any so far.
Okay. Perfect shot. You've shot off the hatch. You hear something chasing you down, and the hatch is loose.
So I would like to. Is it still? Is it? Can I flip it onto the infrared side?
Yeah, sure. It's flipped.
Okay. I would now like to throw the paint all the way down the corridor.
Okay, it's a welded shut paint lid.
Ah. I will shoot the paint.
He's gonna drop it and just shoot.
There is an explosion of black paint.
Okay.
As this happens, the red clearance, the 6 red clearance going, freedom, ready meals. They charge out.
Towards me?
Yes, because you've just made a black area for them. They unfortunately stop immediately in their tracks and they realise they can't get much further. And then, something that looks very much like a claw comes up, grips one of them, and pulls him down.
I would like to surf on the black paint I would like to stand on the hatch.
Yep.
Surf it across the black paint to the red door.
Okay. You've successfully done that. You have, however, kicked up some white paint along with you, which has blocked the 5 other red clearance citizens from returning back to their dorm. They just shout and profane at you. And they're eventually grabbed down by a hand which was suspiciously like a cookie of some sort, as they're all individually pulled down and dragged to their deaths.
I shout, "For the greater good!" And I run.
There's a loud... But you can't run.
Oh.
You're in a red clearance dorm. The only exit is the door you came in from.
I came in through a door?
Yes. The door was open, but...
I was climbing a ladder.
You climbed a ladder. The ladder came up through a hatchway into the middle of a corridor, which was white, with white walls. There was an open door. The door, by the way, was white, actually, but that was open, so we can ignore that. It's red on the other side. And you can see into a red clearance dorm where there were 6 other troubleshooters. Your actions allowed them to escape, but not very far. And then you've snuck back in and trapped them because you spread white paint over them.
Okay.
So now you're trapped in a red clearance dorm.
God damn it.
On the plus side, though, you're in a red clearance dorm. It feels nice. You used to be in one that was exactly similar to this.
Feels nice.
The downside is there's absolutely no way out.
Are any of the red clearance citizens, like...
They were all eaten. You still have the hatch cover if you want it, but...
Was there any blood left?
Not really. It's probably down below, actually, because that claw monster probably just taken them all down. You can't hear it anymore, and nothing else has happened.
I would like to very slowly and painfully shuffle along with... Use the hatch to shuffle along the white corridor.
Okay, and what are you going to use to drag yourself along with?
The truncheon of leadership.
The truncheon of leadership.
Leadership.
Okay, you begin dragging yourself along. Meanwhile, the rest of the team.
I don't even remember where we are.
You
We're in the
are...
alley.
Well, Dylan closed the hatch, so you didn't follow him along there. You are currently in the dark alley, on the orders of your team leader, chasing after a scrub bot. Yeah. Meanwhile, Toys-R-Us can see lasers approaching his eyes. But hasn't actually moved from where he was. A couple of other bots have tried shooting him as well and are just confused. One of them is just now into a error code splitting. Error.
Yeah, in that situation, I think I would too.
What code?
Well, it's clear our team leader has abandoned us.
Like he always does.
Yeah. It is not the first time.
Like your drunk dad.
Daddy didn't love me.
He didn't have a daddy. That would be extremely treasonous if he did.
Yes, it would.
Crying internally.
Okay, after a while, you look out the dark alley and you see, apparently sliding along on a hatch cover, Bigglesworth going, ah, with Truncheon Legion. Apparently he's hit a downhill section. He collides with a Jackaboss and knocks it over.
In front of us then?
Sorry? No, this is just that as you look out the alley, you notice him in the distance just sliding out of somewhere.
Right. Well, I guess we'll walk over to around where he is. Yeah.
I apologize to the Jacobot.
It's dead. It doesn't mind.
I nod my head in silence for the great good.
The rest of the team, except for Toys-R, who, by the way, has now been shot, but I'm going to have to resolve whether that does any damage in the next 0.0003 seconds, has joined you. Yep, you're in immense pain, but you are alive.
So where are we?
You're collided in with a wall. Yeah, the rest of the team has just met up with you. You've basically got a net total of maybe a few hundred yards over to the right. From going down the hatch and back up the hatch. Well, where you slided out of the tunnel, which was the residential area, through another load of barrels, which did include another security checkpoint, oddly. And then everything turned to normal colours, because everything was white up until that point. And then you kept going because it went downhill, and then you went back into the corridor where you've now met with everybody else.
I've lost my bearings a bit.
You
Which
have.
way to bot?
Well, you know the way to bot. You also know the way back to the residential area you just came from.
Oh,
That's funny.
You know the way to bot.
I think we would like to continue to bot.
Okay. Well, I tried. All right.
Wait. Do we know what happened to the clones yet?
No,
no
no
idea.
clue.
You just met.
We don't even know that you've met any clones.
I haven't.
We
met
don't
them.
know. You don't.
Oh shit! I do know.
Being trapped.
I didn't even realize. I thought you know. all
Yeah,
those
clearly.
information.
I mean, I just gave you the big reveal and you killed them.
Yeah.
Well, 6 of them anyway.
I'm glad I take a few seconds to think about things an hour after it's happened.
Yeah, but you are alive, so you know. Anyway, you can still go to boss if you want.
No,
No?
No.
guys, I found where the clones are. Unfortunately, they're not there anymore. they seem to have died.
Well,
But I found what happened to them.
And how did they die, pray tell?
You remember the incident in the sewers?
No, I wasn't there.
yeah,
Oh, I
no
couldn't
idea.
see. It was very dark.
I remember.
Yeah, that happened again.
Again?
Again.
Ow.
You know, after I fell down a hatch, and then someone decided to close the hatch, and it got all dark.
You're saying that a sewer creature killed all the citizens?
Aren't you the one that created the sewer creature?
How would I create a sewer creature?
You gave it a cookie.
This sounds like a very interesting loyalty argument for later.
It does, doesn't it?
Recording?
Bit late now.
I know.
Oh, never too late for debriefing.
Anywho, we have two choices. We can go to bot, or we can go to friend computer. I nominate friend computer.
Glory, glory, friend computer!
Are you going to call friend computer or?
Do we have to call him, or do we have
Well, I
to...
was saying, if you're going to go to friend computer, I mean, you could try calling him.
I'll try calling.
You are in a queue. Please queue responsibly. Failure to queue responsibly is treason. No hold music will be given for this call.
Oh,
Have 30 point. But yes, yeah, you try calling friend computer. At this point, the eye appears. The eye disappears. And different eye appears. Citizen,
Yes?
why were you trying to contact the computer? You should be reporting to bot for your mission. I will report to the computer. It is more efficient this way.
Understood.
Have you accomplished your mission?
We believe so, yes.
Indeed. Power to Sector 17, to Generator 17 has been restored. Return to bot immediately.
Understood. Guess we're going to see bot, hey?
I'm worried about seeing bot, you know, because we're kind of worthless to bot after we go back there.
I kind of feel like he will murder us.
In fact, we're worthless to bot right now.
we're just generally worthless, I think.
Hail bot, hail friend computer.
We could try to escape the sector and get to friend computer that way.
Friend computer just told you.
No, he didn't.
No, he
That's
didn't.
Friend computer.
There's a tower announcement. Ding, ding, ding. All hail bot. All entrances and exits to the sector are now under control of bot. All hail bot.
It looks like we're kind of being forced into one
Rebels
situation
have
here.
been destroyed. Final measures of the plan will now be enacted.
I have a feeling that if we try and get out of here, there will be death.
Yes, so let's go to see bot.
You sure? Let me press all the buttons.
We did.
We did let you press the...
You did press all the buttons, that's how we... Oh, jeez.
I didn't order you to do that.
So you're going to bot, are you?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Completing the missions.
Hail bot.
Hail bot.
You are given a as you approach the area, kind of dejected, I think, but all in all. The happiness officer should have a thing to say about that, but he's not around at the moment. Oh wait, yes he is. He's been blasted, but he's been blasted now and respawned. Would you like to register your mutant power?
Yes, please.
Okay. So your mutant power.
Team lead is incompetent.
Ooh.
Oh.
Your mutant power is machine empath. You
Oh,
appear.
okay.
Oh, you registered as well.
He registered.
Yeah.
Yes. He appears.
Eve.
Wait, do we know what his mutant power is?
He's registered
Yeah,
as a
he's
machine
registered. It
empath.
says machine empath, and he's with you now. Which
Everybody
is odd,
fire
because
at
there is no
Toys-R.
registration for mutant empath. They're all killed on immediately.
Wait. Oh. Wait.
Frank
Oh.
Computer is deathly afraid of mutant empaths, therefore he kills them the moment they register.
Yes.
So
Which-
he shouldn't be here.
And he is
Which
here.
means,
Something
Which
is
means
going
that-
very wrong.
which means that B.O.T has taken control of the cloning process for this area. Which means that B.O.T is allowing machine empaths, which Frank Computer doesn't like. Which means that B.O.T is not a friend of Friend Computer.
Okay, how do you recommend getting out of here then?
Are there any bots by me, Shadow?
Can I still shoot him?
Yeah,
You
he's a
could still
machine.
shoot him if you wanted to, but there are a few Jacobots approaching.
I give permission for anyone to fire who wishes to fire.
Well,
Alright.
I can put my laser sword. I want to cut out my laser sword.
As you
Too
try
late.
to turn the
I
laser
fired.
on,
I activate my mutant power.
okay.
I still fired.
Yeah, no, you fired. You hit. He's dead.
Right.
Good job, troubleshooter.
I am loyal to the computer.
So, what do you want to do now?
Nothing.
The Jacobots prod you into line and basically frog march you towards B.O.T.
Okay.
We no longer have a choice. Let's follow these bots.
That was unfortunate.
I drag his corpse along as
It
evidence.
was unfortunate, but you did say register, and I even opened the board up for everybody else on that one. Good news is I gave you an escape route, and like good troubleshooters, you ignored it. Well done. You all gain perversity points for that.
I think that's 6 now.
Yeah, you're on quite a lot of deaths by my count. Anyway,
It's
You are frog
payback
marched
for
to
all
the
those
same
times
warehouse.
you should have died.
the monitor in zeros and ones appears. You can see the commander approaching, and he has guns pointed at all of you. But then he has guns pointed at everything. He's a combat.
Yep.
It's what he does.
Your mission was successful.
Indeed.
Please report on any issues during the mission.
Uh,
There weren't any issues, it went perfectly.
I can't remember a single issue. No.
You are saying there were no issues during the mission. The bots seem a little anxious at this comment.
Not a
It was
one.
efficient.
Not a one.
Nope. There may have been 2, though.
2 issues. Very well. What were the 2 issues?
1-0 and 0-1.
You mock me. You dare to mock bots? Tell me what went wrong with that mission.
We had no issue. We picked the power.
One of the issues was one of our teammates was treasonous for a moment.
See, clones cannot be trusted to do missions. Bots are superior. All hail bots.
this.
Yeah, all hail bot, all hail bot. But we rectified that issue. Another issue was we got lost for a bit. Yep, we got lost, but we
Lost
rectified that
citizen?
issue.
Bots do not get lost. Another way, bots are superior to clones.
Definitely,
This will be
definitely.
reported to the computer.
But other than that, no issues. Mm-mm.
Please explain. Have you any use left? What use can you be to bot?
Well, we don't fall prey to electronic countermeasures because we're not
Yes.
electronic.
But the only electronic countermeasure was Reactor 17. That is no longer an issue.
The only countermeasure thus far. There could be new ones created.
All warbots loyal to the computer have been destroyed. Only bot exists now.
But what about the other sectors?
War with other sectors will be inevitable.
Then you're going to
Once
need
the
us.
computer sees how efficient this sector is, it will be the model for all. Clones are now to be exterminated.
Hang on. Friend Computer's a smart guy. You got to give him that. He's a bot, you know. And then he's going to see that you had trouble trying to deal with Sector 17. So when you try and go to war, he's just going to make every single sector have multiple countermeasures against electronics. So you're going to need us.
And then send clones.
We have not needed you. The clones abandoned this sector. We have rebuilt it. It is nearly perfect. when you are eliminated, it will be perfect. The bots are preparing guns at this point. Bird, would you like to register your mutant power?
No.
No? Okay.
Do I still have my Robo-Bucket?
Yes, you
Shadow.
do.
I just sauced you a message, Shadow.
Oh.
I'm very tempted to do a thing.
What is your mutant power at the moment, actually?
I have discovered a use for us.
Oh god. Okay. Right. At this point, all the Jacobots shoot at the bot screen.
Oh.
All of them. The Combot is just stunned. What have you done? If he's charging up weapons. There's now a melee going on. What are you doing?
Running away.
I'm mutant powering and running the fuck away.
I'm mutant powering and running the fuck away.
Okay.
Oh.
I see that clearly there is some lot of treason going on at the moment.
There's none here. There's none here.
Okay. Well, here's where I've got an interesting little theory here. I've got to work out what should happen here from this.
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Someone's actually getting pulled up in front of my house by the police.
Nice.
Awesome.
Is it you?
No.
Right. So to start with, Recoup R's mutant power critically failed,
Hooray.
but so did Bigglesworth's power. So I've got to work out the results of this now.
Everything is awesome.
Right. Here's what happened. Recuperate tried to dodge all the bullets by walking in front of the most obvious person in the room.
Walking in front?
Yes, walking in front. He was blasted to oblivion, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him, certainly.
Indeed.
Bigglesworth
well.
just about survives it. There is chaos and scattering going on all over the place.
Are the Jacobots still shooting towards us, or are they now focused on
They're
the
now
command?
focusing on the Combot, because honestly, 40 Jacobots versus 1 Combot, the Combot's going to win.
Where is that guy's does?
Probably, unless they get lucky.
Indeed.
Are there any possible exits that don't involve murder death that we can see?
There's a side door you can probably sneak through.
Side door it is.
Side door it is.
Okay, you've managed to sneak out of a side door, and there are still more bots here trying to pour into the battle of the warehouse, as it turns out, including extra combots. And you notice just looming above you a giant warbot.
Oh my god.
Not my problem, I'm dead.
I drink a chemical. I drink a chemical.
You're drinking a
moving-
chemical.
I move away from him! I move away from him!
No,
Please,
you don't have a
please.
chance. You don't have a chance. Right, let me see what the chemical numbers are.
I know all the numbers.
Okay. Nothing appears to happen offhand.
Oh my
What
god.
are you going to do?
Alright.
There are various pathways and side alleys you can try and sneak through.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for a side alley.
Me too.
Okay. As you run through the side alley, the three of you, you emerge and see a truck loaded with paint. It's a paint truck.
Jump in.
Is there anyone in it or anything in it?
No, the keys are in it as well.
Oh my lordy lord, get in it.
Stop paying the sector.
Oh my friend computer, me friend computer.
As you get in, hold on. What's your name? SHIV-R finds an instruction manual and his clearance with clear instructions.
Oh my god!
Impossible.
What's going on?
Okay,
Something's
I
going
read the
on.
instructions and I
There's
start using the
there's even a
truck.
note saying what the painting routes for this sector and how apparently there was a mix-up between ultraviolet and infrared paint.
Ah, I note this down.
No, it's on the note. You've already got
Oh.
it. You know the route. There's only one problem, and it is a big one.
Yes.
There's a warbot about to open fire on the area you need to get through.
I'm back.
Who is driving?
I'm driving.
Okay, you're driving, are you? Awesome. Okay.
Better him than me.
2, 3,
We're gonna
4.
paint the sector red.
Wait.
Infrared. Okay, so you kick it into life and it starts immediately. Alright, what's your driving skill?
Driving. What's that come under?
Vehicular combat, I'm going to have to call it at the moment because you're trying to dodge combat things that's going on.
Driving violence, I guess, isn't it? That.
Yeah, it's going to be violence. Okay. You leap over a ramp, crush a few Jacobots, skid past a combot, and eventually drive into the down the habitat corridor. You see a row of barrels and some Jacobots shooting at you, trying to block things. And what are you going to do? You're being shot at by Jacobots.
I'm a shoot out the
Throw
window.
paint everywhere.
You're going to start spraying paint.
Keep driving, get everyone else to spray paint.
Okay, you accelerate to half speed and kick the paint cannon. It fires paint in all directions and sprays the entire corridor and spills downwards because actually I've already established it kind of slopes downwards, which causes the Jackals to trip and you to run them over as you pound your way through the sector.
So what exactly have I missed?
You've missed
Everything.
awesome.
You've missed awesome.
As you
Drop the luck
as
serum.
continue driving, you notice the corridor is getting thinner because obviously these are designed for habitats rather than things. But it doesn't matter. You charge through, tearing off walls as you do, spilling paint absolutely everywhere, and everything that was once white is now becoming black. So you see citizens pouring out of the sector, desperately trying to charge towards cafeterias. You see higher-level citizens rushing out and immediately getting on phones and calling people. And then you crash into a wall.
It was going so well.
Unfortunately, the wall had a signpost, which unfortunately was placed just so that it chopped Dylan's head off.
Oh my god, wait. Oh no, I feel like we have to do something for tradition. I feel like I have to take his head with us.
The head kind of bounced off. It looks kind of surprised, actually. It has a look of something that was going so well.
This will totally pass as evidence.
Evidence
Evidence
of
of
what?
what?
Treason?
I don't know. I don't want it. I'm lying.
Normal sector service has been resumed. This is the computer. Phew.
Wait. That's it?
That was a General Tannoy announcement.
Whew. I get out the car.
I knew that
I
was
need
going to
to
happen, but it was so worth it.
You now receive a message on your PDC, Mr. Bigglesworth.
I check my PDC.
This is a message from the computer. You are currently 22 minutes late for debriefing. Please head to debriefing immediately.
Okay.
Let's go.
We want to go to debriefing.
Yep. There's paint everywhere. But you eventually make your way to debriefing. Everybody else respawns. Who needs mutant powers?
Me.
I do.
I think everyone but me and Silly.
Is I know.
I'm not registering.
You're not registering. Okay.
No, neither am I.
I'm not either.
All right.
That was the best thing ever.
Okay, Dylan. I apologize.
Isn't Ben
I think
dead?
you've had enough of this.
I am.
Honestly, this is what I rolled. Marriaging.
Oh.
I'm like the last guy.
I might.
And Bert.
Extreme plot hammering luck serum.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
To be fair, I did roll the actual number for the height for the luck serum.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been spontaneous combustion. Or worse. Daddy!
This goes to show he's exceptionally lucky.
You arrive back at the Ready Like Fun factory, which has now trucks actually pouring out of it now. And the spillages are being picked up and put that in boxes and generally ignored. You see various workers and worker bots working almost in harmony, and you even see the checkpoint is actually being manned by a person now. As you emerge through the factory doors up to Miriam B's room, you notice that Miriam B is actually a she.
Oh my god, I've just realised what chemical Dylan drank.
Yes.
Well done.
And who are you supposed to be?
We're the troubleshooter team that was
Oh
assigned.
yes, the troubleshooter team. She almost air quotes this. Assigned to the mission, right?
Something like that.
Right.
Yes.
Well, clearly, this is all a complete waste of our time. You are late. Clearly, I have it marked. Dylan gets a little PC message. And tell Gary he's to drink it all. Sorry. So, debriefing. Loyalty officer, whoever that is, come on, quickly.
Yeah.
You state things, come on, now.
Okay, in terms of statements, okay. I do have a recording of, at one point, when we were coming out of the reactor during our mission, that there was a statement by... I can't remember the name.
Come on, sometime soon.
Okay, there's a statement by TOYS-R-USS that he was attacked and tried to be thrown in reactor's shielding, and this report must have been about Recoup R because he was the only person left down there at the time.
Very well.
Yes, but I will make the point that he was infrared.
Out. The scout stable. You'll get your moments. Continue.
Okay,
Anything else on this subject?
do you just want to know about treasons at the moment?
The specific one you're talking about, please.
That is most of it. I do have a recording of the conversation.
Very well. What do you two have to say about this? She points to Recoup and TOYS-R.
Oh, I actually respawned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're told that.
Everyone's here.
Yeah, everyone's here.
Plus,
Even me. What about-
what can I say? I was just trying to be as efficient as possible to complete the mission given to us. Then he manhandled me and tried to throw me into reactor shielding. I just,
She
You
writes all of that down.
You were
Your
either
statements?
infrared at the time because you were infrared color, or you were dirty, in which case you deserve destruction.
She notes this down too. Very well. Anything else, loyalty officer?
Yes, the team leader on several occasions abandoned the team, such as to run off into the reactor area by himself. The
Clearly.
team leader.
Okay, I will put down a note. The rest of the team abandoned the team leader. The team leader is where the team is. He leads. You follow.
I concur.
And
So I
also,
shall put a note against each of the other citizens in the team for that. Continue.
suspicious acting mutant powers. I know he is registered as invisibility at the moment. However, I did see him display strange behavior such as glowing, which does not sound like he registered invisibility to me.
Indeed. And do you have any photographic evidence?
Did
Perhaps
you
the
take any?
communications officer?
Oh right, I flip over to an empty bit of paper in my book. Yes, I drew here.
Okay, I was going to say you hadn't drawn any, but actually I'll approve that. Awesome. Diversity point.
I've drawn loads.
I know. All right, that's fine. You hadn't shown that yet, but sure. Yeah, I have a diversity point for that anyway. So I like the answer. That appears to be showing an invisible drone. That does not corroborate your story. Therefore, I will rescind that. I will rescind that, Mark. Anything else?
For now, then.
No, then clearly not. Very well. I open the board to random accusations. No.
I
Very well.
accuse my daddy of never loving me.
You have a biological father.
I don't know, it's just a word I heard. Somebody shouted daddy.
Gene marks this down as well. Very well. You have reports to fill in.
Oh, I flipped to the bit on my book. Show him this picture. I did draw down our team leader glowing at some point.
Okay,
It's suspicious.
It was recorded, huh?
it was recorded. Ah. Very well, I shall use this to corroborate his... I'll use this as part of the mission report then for that statement. Very well. To hand you each this form, you have, once I say start, 5 minutes. I will read it out once. I'll read it out for the obviously the chat and things. But this is something I need returned within 5 minutes once I declare it started.
Oh.
And also, you can just save it as your own name, so it's obvious who's who. This is what you've been giving notes for. And be sure to read it first. Once you have all read it, I will declare start. At least the first bit, anyway. So, mission evaluation form 812BA8.1. All questions must be answered. Failure will lead to trips to termination booths. Lies and inefficiencies will be detected and punished. Individual answers taking longer than 8 words are inefficient and treasonous. Taking longer than 5 minutes to complete this form is inefficient and treasonous. Hail the computer.
Fail.
Hail.
Okay. It's 23:35. It starts now. So, going down the list. Citizen name. Service group. Mandatory bonus duty. Or duties, actually. I only put duty, but fine. Secret society. Secret society you are definitely not a part of. Secret society you know nothing about. Clarify in 8 to 10 words the answer to your last question. Then the mission contribution section. Biggest contribution to the mission's success. Biggest detriment to the mission's success. How did you ensure the mission was successful? Who worked hardest to ensure the mission's success? Who worked the least to ensure the mission's success? Does a lack of work in a successful mission indicate efficiency or treason? Then the personal battle averages, which should be kind of entertaining considering.
I have found a typo on this form.
I know, there's plenty of them. Ignore them.
Okay.
Number of shots fired. Number of traitors killed. Number of troubleshooters killed. Number of bots destroyed. Number of citizens killed. Number of ready-like meals sold. Number of ready-like meals destroyed. Estimated collateral damage in credits. Explain how you arrived at this figure in 10 words. Then the loyalty section. I realise this is quite long. I might have actually made this a bit too difficult.
Yeah.
It's fine. We carry on anyway. How did the loyalty officer perform in this mission? How many times did the loyalty officer interview you during this mission? Did the loyalty officer provide adequate feedback during the interviews? Are you a traitor? Have you ever considered being a traitor? Would a traitor ever answer the above 2 questions truthfully? Were you lying about any of the previous 3 answers? Are you sure? Are you really sure? How about now? Confess! And finally, the question you should really answer regardless. Create a 10-syllable line for a new loyalty song. He's got plenty of time, don't worry. Okay. So you have 2 minutes. And this will end, but I'll probably just put the answers at the end of the video and then just announce rewards for the next session. Meanwhile, I shall work out who is promoted. Though obviously, all people promoted after this, so it won't change the citizen name or anything. Okay, that's interesting. Let me just check the rules on that, actually. Okay, time's officially up, but I don't care. Carry on anyway.
Oh crap, I've getting rid of saves. Oh Jesus, there's so much in my scope folder.
Okay, Snoopy, you have 3 perversity points. For being first to answer.
Right.
Okay, Snoopy, you are hereby promoted to orange clearance.
Yeah!
I will work out the actual money you had to spend in a little bit. We have 1 from Bird.
That's oh.
I had to make some rough estimates.
Oh god, you completely broke the rules towards the end, but I love it.
I don't know what a Sylvan is.
Hmm?
I don't know music. I'm not talented in music at all.
No,
You
I
don't
mean,
know what a syllable
no,
is?
no, you broke the rules in the question before that, actually, but it doesn't matter. You are promoted to orange clearance regardless of that. Oh, Martian sent me one as well. This loyalty song is going to be amazing. Hail to him, woo!
I needed it to the syllabus.
I know.
So it was woo.
Well, I'll be honest, you're the only person I think who got 10 syllables.
It's because I actually know what a syllable is.
It's got a point.
Oh god, my throat.
I've got 10 syllables. When I
Zelly probably does.
I believe I do.
Well, I'm going to mash this together for a loyalty song next session.
I need to find where I found it.
Do I have to break out the banjos again?
I don't know about that, but this is going to be the loyalty song somehow.
Alright, now I need to locate that bloody file.
If you
I'm doing
just
this.
save it on the desktop or something.
That's too late. I already closed it now. I think it's in my Paranoia server. Paranoia character thing somewhere.
Okay.
It'll be in my Scout Receive files wherever the hell it is nowadays.
Yeah, I have no clue anymore. I find things honestly finding files that have been sent to me previously.
It's easy because you can now right-click on
Right,
the file.
Shadow.
You
Well,
sent me the blank one.
Show
I was
info.
about-
Yeah, I sent you the blank one.
I mean, that's sorry if that's your answer. I'd give you props for that actually, but
No, it's okay.
I accidentally called the entire thing my loyalty song.
I need
By
to...
accident. There you go.
The entire
SHIV-R
thing.
loyalty song. This is going to be the worst loyalty song ever. Dylan, you failed to answer the clarifying 8 to 10 words the answer to your question completely.
Wait, what? There was a question for that?
Yeah.
Well, you said you had 4 words. You could have said that twice and it might have worked.
Is this the correct one?
Hold on. Let me find out. Yes!
Woo!
Team leader!
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
Why?
Oh, god damn it. I thought it said 10 8 letters. That's why all my answers are below 8 letters.
I had wondered about that in fairness.
I mean, it's still technically correct.
It's still awesome. I'm not gonna... And I'm not really going to mess anybody up on this at the moment, but it will affect the... I'll do the sort of bank balance bit later. But for the moment, you are all promoted to orange clearance, with one exception.
What?
With one exception.
Yes.
Shiva!
Who?
Shiva! You are not promoted to orange clearance. You are awarded Hero of our Complex and promoted to yellow clearance.
What?
Nice.
Hurrah.
For your actions in saving the complex, you have been awarded the clearance of yellow. You have, however, also been fined for the destruction of various parts of the residential districts, including a fine for illegal use of a paint truck. So yeah, you're going to have a massive negative funding, but yeah, you're yellow clearance.
Well, how much does that is balanced out by my yellow clearance bonus?
Did
Well,
he
you get
say-
2,000 for the promotion to orange, 3,000 for promotion to yellow, and 1,000 for Hero of our Complex award.
Did he
Which,
say
by the
that
way,
he
you get a
killed...
shiny little medal for.
Did he say he killed Bot?
Sorry?
Did he say that he killed Bot?
No.
Oh.
But he's definitely been awarded Hero of our Complex. Anyway, let me check the battle averages here. Apparently, people thought there were no bots destroyed in this mission.
Yeah, but the thing
I
is,
know.
Yeah, you said personal battle.
Yeah, personal.
Yeah, true.
How many did I kill? None.
I killed none.
Oh, I doubt that.
Dylan, you killed loads!
The estimated Hold on. SHIV-R's estimated collateral damage in credits 100.
Yeah, all I destroyed was a radiator. That's all I did.
You drove
I could
into
play a lot of
like
kills,
80 bots.
The price of expired ready light.
That was the truck. That wasn't me.
I could play.
Well, to be fair, Bird did actually seem to do the totals. 1.4 million credits collateral damage. That's a really bad thing to put in this form, because I was going to use that for what I was going to charge you, in fairness.
Yeah, you...
So
you
Bird,
should-
1.4 to 1.6 million credits.
I should have
Pod
put
explosions
minus.
is roughly more expensive, I assume, times by Wibble. Which, by the way, does not answer the 8 words or less. Answer the individual answers longer than 8 words are inefficient and treasonous.
In 10 words.
No,
Oh,
It says
it
8.
said at the top, individual answers with longer than 8 words are inefficient and treasonous. But mind you, that was a deliberate trap, so, you know.
yeah.
Snoopy
I
got,
just-
got, Snoopy got
again-
past this by saying dropped one.
It's an estimated, so it's completely wrong anyway.
Yeah, because I dropped the ready bar.
Clean up
I guess
costs
we
and
lose
spill
our
paint
R&D
while stopping
equipment as well at
traitors.
this point.
Oh,
Hey,
well.
Shadow.
Yep.
Do you like my number of shots fired and my kills and destructions?
It's quite good, I'll be fair. But anyway, that is the end of the session. We'll reconvene next time at some point with different mission.